Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to talk about, are you on the right path? I actually already did this pick a card, but for my old subscribers and maybe also for the new, I thought let's get a more updated pick a card about the fact whether or not you are on the right path. So guys, without further ado, go ahead, pick your pile, and we see each other in a second. Hello you guys. So take your time, pause the video if you need, and choose between pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. If you're new to this channel, don't even worry about it. You're going to be able to see the cards up close. I'm going to first show you the cards so you don't get nauseated by on and off out of focus, and then I'm going to interpret the cards for you. Let's start with the tarot. Are you on the right path? Okay, so as a first card, we do have the Temperance, Sagittarius. Oh my god, I'm so in love with this deck. Like seriously, look at it. Okay, so the Temperance card, pile number 1. Then we also do have the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the Ten of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I love this card for you because I actually do think that, yes, you are on the right path. Don't click off immediately. Let's get the interpretation in the other cards. Okay, so why do I think you are on the right path? As the first card, you have the Temperance, which could be your card of resonance. Now, what I feel about the Temperance is that, first and foremost, you are supremely guided by your spirit guides and angel. Maybe some of you out there are actually aware that you have a very potent archangel or ascended master or guides around you. I really feel this heavy presence of someone that is protecting you. However, in the present moment, you do feel like, no, Neyah, I'm not on the right path. Like, I don't feel it. Nothing is happening. I put the work into what I'm doing, but I just don't see the results. Now, this could be the resonance for you in the present moment. However, that doesn't mean that it's going to be like this forever. Actually, I really think that, especially if you clicked on this video for career, you should pursue what you're actually pursuing right now, because it's gonna work in the long term. But even if you have clicked for this in love, I actually just think that you should apply a little bit more patience to the situation, because you are definitely on the right path, and throughout the months you are going to see the results not only of this support, this guidance, this protection that I'm picking up from your spirit guides and angels, but also of the effort that you are placing in the present moment. In fact, we do have the Six of Cups. Now, with the Six of Cups, I feel that you are quite nostalgic about something that has happened in the past. Sure, the Six of Cups in matters of love could talk about also reconciliation of soulmates, so just fit the message where it needs to fit. But the way I interpret it for you, pile number 1, is that you feel sometimes that you are not on the right path because you're looking at the present and therefore the future with a bit the eyes of the past. Don't even feel guilty about this. Honestly, 75% of our thoughts are exactly the same as the thoughts that we thought yesterday when we are not aware of them. This is simply how human beings are wired, but through spirituality, practices, meditations, and so much more, you can become aware of your thoughts and you can direct them into a better direction. So yes, I am seeing, pile number 1, that you are feeling a little bit nostalgic about something. Maybe you feel that in the past things were better. And do you know actually that your brain, after a while that it's remembering things, doesn't actually store memory anywhere in your brain, but you're constantly recreating that memory in the present moment. Therefore, utilizing so much energy, and actually the version of your past is most of the time romanticized. So let's say you were in pain or you were even happy, you are kind of believing something that most of it didn't actually happen. That is just the way it is, so don't feel guilty about it. It's our incredible machine that is our body, and our brain just recreates those patterns in order to spark again those visions of memory. So I just want you to sit down for a second, pile number one, and just really think about this. Am I really accurately remembering the past? According to science, not really. Therefore, am I romanticizing a little bit the past? What can I do to become more aware in the present moment? And on a prediction level, I'm telling you, I know you do feel nostalgic. I know you do feel that things in the past were looking so much better than in the present, but actually that could be a little bit a lie and misguidance from your brain, from, we could say the ego, but I'll say more your brain. So even though memories can be beautiful, I have so many photos on my computer where I look at, you know, the holidays that I had and these memories, but it's very important to practice awareness and to not overly romanticize our past. So we always have an eye in the present moment, and we can affect the future with the lenses of the present moment and the visions that we want to come true, to make come true in the future. So yes, you are on the right path, and even if you don't feel like it, I think that you should just acknowledge that you're romanticizing a little bit the past, and just take from the past what you have learned and see, where am I seeing the future with the lenses of the past? What can I do in the present moment to change this, and where I'm truly heading? What is objectively the truth of my present moment? And you can do this through meditation, through counseling, through a tarot reading, astrology reading, or just simply by awareness. In fact, with the Ten of Pentacles in the position of the future, what I'm seeing for you is that actually you are about to have either a long-term commitment if you are asking about love. By the way, I have more specific pick of cards about love. You can check them out on my channel and on my playlist. But also in terms of career, I am seeing you thriving in the long term, achieving more abundance and financial stability, as well as as well as stability within the family or within your friends. With the Ten of Pentacles, that in the traditional tarot, for instance, the Rider-Waite-Smith is represented by the Tree of Life in the Kabbalah. I always do associate this with the sentence as above, so below, and the reconnection of the spirit with the human form, and therefore also with the attraction of a soul family. I talked more thoroughly about this in my e-course, where I teach you how to use tarot for manifesting, how to read tarot for yourself and others, and you find the link to that e-course down below, or even to my bundles if you want all my e-courses together. However, on a prediction level, I really do think that you will generate some form of abundance with this Ten of Pentacles, and you are on the right path. But now let's clarify this a little bit more, okay? So I am seeing that you have as an Ascendant Master Serapis Bey. Now Serapis Bey, it's not one of the most popular Ascendant Masters. Actually, it's quite rare to have it. I do associate Serapis Bey not only with ancient Egypt in and of itself, but with the god Horus, the savior of Egypt. Well, the ancient Egyptian has to be one of the first pharaoh of all time. Serapis Bey was considered also the reincarnation of the architect, if I'm correct, Imhotep, and therefore brings a lot of knowledge, a knowledge even of sacred geometry. Serapis Bey in this particular card does represent ascension. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. And just, it reminds me for you, pile number one, that not only you are on the right path, but you are really ascending to a new phase of your life. And in this ascension, you are guided through your spirit guides and angels. So for instance, really pay attention to the signs they're seeing. I know I do say this a lot for many of my readings, but you will be shocked if you just ask for help from your angels and spirit guides, the level of signs that they're going to send to you. And I have a dedicated video about signs, but let me just explain to you briefly over here in your reading, what do I mean by receiving signs, whether it is numbers or animals that you're seeing or feathers. What is very important is to detach yourself from the meanings that other people have placed upon these numbers. I personally do find those meanings a little bit limiting when it comes down to the personal messages the spirit guides and angels can give to you. Therefore, when you are seeing a number, when you are seeing a feather, when you are seeing the sign, always just stop looking at the meanings of them on Google, but just ask yourself, what was I thinking thinking before I was seeing the signs? What was I feeling? Was I feeling negative thought? Maybe you're seeing one-on-one because they're telling you, pay attention to your thoughts because they can manifest in the future. Or perhaps you were feeling free, light, and joyful, and therefore seeing a signs, whatever that could be, could mean that yes, exactly, you are on the right path. So focusing on your awareness and your feelings when you're seeing the sign is really the true meanings that you want to have and you want to interpret. And also with the Ascension card and having the spirit guides and angels, pile number 1, I highly suggest you to ask for the angels for these signs, specific signs. Get creative. I ask all sorts of random things. I'm going to give you this example again. If you guys are new, comment down below. You probably already heard this example a couple of times, but I remember one night I asked for a tiger and I said, I don't want to see a tiger on the phone. I don't want to see a tiger image. I want to see a tiger. I mean, how impossible is that in a city in Italy to just see a tiger, right? So the universe has a really good sense of humor, and what he did, a cat with stripes, exactly like a tiger, it was so funny to watch, was waiting for me while I was getting home. It was in my front door, and I have never seen that cat ever again. It was the weirdest thing ever, but it had stripes as a tiger. And I mean, there are cats that really look like their stripes are very familiar to the tiger. I took it as a sign. For you, another friend of mine, which by the way has an Etsy shop where she does readings, I'm gonna put the link down below. She's super talented and her readings are super affordable. My friend Lara, she always asks for a butterfly, and she sees butterfly in the most random scenario, not just like butterflies around nature, but she sees butterflies whether it is in a card or in a new tarot deck that she's speaking out of the blue when she stopped thinking about it. So the point is, file number 1, please just do not forget to ask for signs and take them as very personal. And okay, you want to be rational about signs, I'm all for it. So you see a sign, let's say you're asking for a butterfly, right? You're seeing a sign, a butterfly once, take it, observe it, and say, nah, maybe that's not for me. You've seen it twice, maybe that was for me. You've seen it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. That is exactly the sign that you want. In this way,
what was that?
Have you seen what that happened? When we were asking about signs, like my camera just like went, and it never does this. This is a new camera. Okay, I'm starting to get spooky. Okay, so signs will come. So flickering lights. Okay, let's get another card for you, my loves. So the other, no way, I didn't see the cards before. I know I sound so unprofessional, but I get so excited. I kid you not, you guys, look at these 2 cards, pile number 1. Have you asked your angels for help with this? Seriously, this is exactly what I was talking about. I got the chills. Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So pile number 1, just remind yourself that yes, you can ask the angels for help. They're not too busy to help you. I told you I could see a very strong presence around the room while I was looking at this tarot. I was like, pile number 1 is a strong archangel. They have a strong presence that it's guiding them towards the right path. And check this out. You also do have, and I kid you not, like I didn't see the cards before, you also have the card of support, indicating that an angel is supporting you and guiding your life path. So are you on the right path? Yes, you are, my darling, but you are just not able to see it because you are remembering a little bit of pain maybe from the past. You're not being very objective, which I promise you, it's normal. It's okay. Don't feel guilty about it. But you know, readings serve you also for this, to just bring you back to awareness. So just be a little bit patient. You will see throughout the months that you will arrive to this 10 of Pentacles, this stability, this abundance. You will arrive to the manifestation that you want to see in actualization. And remember to ask help from the angels in order for them to intervene and guide you more effectively and personally in your path, whatever that could be for you. So also what I am seeing is the Wiccan Rede ethos. By the Wiccan law, you must, in perfect love and in perfect trust. This card literally reminds me of karma. Karma in Sanskrit means action. I cannot stress this enough. Karma is not an entity on the other side that punishes people. Karma is simply the byproduct of your action. And in ancient Hinduism, the karma was a way to teach people the law of cause and effect. That's all that is, really. And with the Wiccan Rede, I personally feel that some of you guys feel that whatever situation you have been dealing with, it's unfair. I see this card very much as almost the justice card. So you are on the right path, even if you are involved in some legal matters. For some of you guys I am seeing you victorious or getting some money back if the legal issue was around money. And with the Wiccan Rede, it's just remind yourself of your thoughts, what you're doing, and remember that every good action that you do is gonna come back to you 3 times 3, as well as any other action that you are going to do. Now, I know that some witches out there do not go for the Rede, do not believe in the Rede. Personally, I do. I saw it happening. Anything that you do has consequences, and in order to learn, most of the time it comes back to you 3 times 3. So just do what you want, but harm none, okay? So I really feel that and also this card reminds me of some of you wanting to take some sort of shortcut. Maybe you feel that what you're doing, it's not working, so you feel desperate. Let's say, what example, Spirit? I don't know, some of you have thought about buying followers or just trying things to just shortcut yourself ahead in order to see results before. It was just a stupid, example, the one of followers, but it's the only one that got in my mind. And I just want you to know that you don't need to do this. You do not need to do any easy or shortcut in order to get to that abundance. You are already in the right path, and through divine timing, you are going to see that unfolding, as well as your ascension in your rise into a new awareness and into a new chapter of your life. I am also seeing the card of express your love. So this card is from my Cosmic Love Oracle deck, and I do see that it can be interpreted the way I created this deck is to be interpreted in many ways, for love as well as for other issues in life. And for you, what I am seeing is that love is not what you do, but it's who you really are. And therefore, you're never wrong when you follow love, because love is not found outside of yourself. And in matters of career, what you have to focus upon, it's not the results or achieving your goal, but it's to really be the embodiment of love and doing things because you love. I didn't start this channel because I thought I'm gonna have views. I didn't start painting because I thought I'm gonna become a painter, or neither music. I just did it because I love to do it. And things just happened for me, and they just guided me towards the right path. I would have never wanted, neither thought that I could have become a professional tarot reader, even though I was doing this since a young age. And, I have been through, I say these things all the time, but I've been through so many talented mediums and psychics, and they didn't know anything about me at all. People in Sedona, if you've ever been in Sedona, that place is a vortex of energy. They're not just saying it. Like, I've been there, and I am a clairvoyant. Like, I could see angels. I could see things happening in Sedona. And so when you are going to talented psychics out there, they really are powerful. And I remember forever, I stepped out into this shop, and this woman didn't know anything about me. And the first thing that she said, it was just so crazy, but she said to me, why are you not accepting your purpose? Why you're not accepting your gift? And I said, what do you mean? And she said, heaven is queuing up to make you channel messages, and you just don't want to do it. They're going to make your life so complicated until you will accept the mission. She didn't know anything about me. She wasn't even reading tarot. She was reading playing cards. By the way, she's called Jennifer, a psychic from Sedona. If you guys want to ever go there or contact her, I really love her, and I think she's really talented. And I was stunned when she said that. I was like, how do you know that I can channel? How do you? And she said, this is my job. Kind of offensive. No, you go to a psychic and you go, how do you know? It's just like, this is my job. So, you don't have to do things because you're gonna get something out of it, pile number one. You have to do it because it's just who you are. It's love. When I pop on camera, for instance, and I just give you my examples just because it's easier for me and we can relate as sisters and brothers, you know. So when I pop on camera and I do my videos of our Radio Alchemy for my Patreon and I do the readings, I don't even remember my readings. I don't even remember what I say. I do not script my videos, which many people told me about that I should. But the reason that is because I just channel. I don't know, something speaks to me. I see visions and I just let it out. So do I do it because of followers or views, or because this is who I am, this is love, and hopefully it's creating some values for you guys out there. The same is, it's the equivalent of saying, pile number one, am I on the right path? You are going to feel that you are on the right path when you are in this momentum. You're creating values to other people and you are the embodiment of love in this sense. Does that mean that you have to do one thing forever? Some people, sure, they're going to do this thing forever. Some other people, they might have millions of pathways, thousands of jobs, thousands of life purpose, and that's okay too. I've been a musician and that was what I loved back then. I am painting so much more right now, and this is what I love right now as much as YouTube. So don't be limited. Just steal your mind and know that you're guided, pile number one. You are supported, and the moment that you express love and creating value out there, which is basically translating in putting back beauty into the world, you are on the right path and things will just unfold. The money will come, the abundance will come. Do not compare it to anyone else out there. I have been guilty of that. If you guys have been old subscribers, you know during my Saturn return, I had the most disastrous moment online on YouTube, and I grow from that. And I am so happy actually I had this experience online, because people that are my old subscribers could see struggling live. What does it mean? Even having a Saturn return, what does it mean? How much I made mistake as a psychic myself and how much I grew from that. So nobody can feel guilty about, oh, deep it up. I cannot say that bad word. So, it's okay. It's okay to do mistakes. It's okay to grow. But as long as we always come back to alignment and we always grow and learn from it, we are never wrong because we are following love. Okay? So I don't know why I went into this rant for you, pile number one, but I channel, so that's what I can feel for you. And as the last card that I am seeing for you, pile number one, yes, you are on the right path, whatever path you are in, because you do have the card of happy, which is also number 26. Maybe you are 26. And with the card of happy, this is a prediction for your future, that you are heading towards very happy times. No, I do not ever sugarcoat my reading. As you can see, I'm pretty random. I'm very different from other psychics or the way they read tarot. I just look at the cards and I just go and channel whatever I can hear. So no, this is meant to be for you, pile number one. You are going to get into this 10 of Pentacles. You are going to be happy. You are going to generate this abundance, not comparable to anyone else, because you're unique, and I just mean it. And you can create value in life. Don't ever believe in anybody else that tells you differently. And I really do see that, yes, whatever it is, love, career, life in general, happy. You are meant to be happy in this lifetime. You are on the right path. And if you're waiting for some justice, I do see justice coming back positively towards you. Okay? So this is what I see for you, pile number one. Comment down below, share your stories. I always love to read your comments. I highly appreciate your support over here and as well as for my Patreon. And I see you guys next week with another of our pick a card readings. Okay, pile number two, welcome to your reading. Let's see together whether or not you are on the right path. If you guys are new, yes, you're going to be able to see the cards really up close. I'm just going to show you first the cards, and then I'm going to interpret them with my channeling for you, so nobody get nauseated by this autofocus. Okay, let's start with the tarot and move our way up with the oracles. So Okay. Oh, I love it. Okay, I sound so stupid when I giggle on my own, like in front of a camera. Like people, you probably think pile number 2 is just she's kind of weird. Anyway, the 7 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Look at this deck, it's so cool. Like, I kid you not. Then the 9 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And the 10 of Cups. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful 10 of Cups. Like, look, there are all the wolves and the cubs, the baby wolves over here, howling out the moon. With the moon, I'm telling you, pile number 2, you could be psychic or have very heightened intuition, and your spirit animal is the wolf. So maybe something big is gonna happen during a full moon, or you are feeling very affected by the movement of the moon. Some of you could even be into astrology more deeply than others out there. And I am seeing that with the 7 of Pentacles, which is your card of presence and resonance, it's almost like a lot of things in your life have been put in standby mode. What do I mean by that? You feel a necessity to sleep, you feel a necessity to just rest or even take a holiday, because with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like you have put so much work into whatever it is that you are doing. You put so much effort, whether this is a relationship or this is a career, and now you know that you just have to wait for the harvest, because there is nothing else that you can practically do apart from that. So yes, it seems like almost like a new season needs to be born in order for you to reap this harvest, but that doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen. Now, I am seeing for a lot of you guys, pile number 2, that this is in matter of life in general and career. With the 9 of Pentacles, I am seeing that in the future, you are getting much more independent, and you're going to get a lot of, you know, money, financial resources that are going to make you very emotionally happy. And this is also going to benefit your life, your family, if you have one, if you're a couple, it's going to benefit your love life in this sense, or just in general, your relationship with others with that 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups in the future also reminds me for you, pile number 2, that you have a big dream. We all have dreams, but in your case, you really do have a big dream that you have invested upon. Maybe you're going to school and you want to get into a particular university. For some others of you, you are about to launch your business. And so that hard work that I was seeing with the 7 of Pentacles is all that, you know, all that plan and building your own website or your own YouTube channel. Whatever that is, I do see that you have this big dream and big hopes. And I'm so happy to tell you, pile number 2, that you're going to be fine, because those hopes and dreams are actually going to get fulfilled. Now, with the 7 of Pentacles, I also want to be realistic with you, pile number 2. It's not going to happen probably in a night, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. And even there, don't get limited by this prediction whatsoever, because for some of you, it can actually happen in a night. But even if, like, I learned from, you know, from watching other people, because I actually had success, like a night success with my music, but on YouTube I didn't. But I've learned that actually, even when it happens for some people, eventually they all put hard work into it. It's just that even if, let's say, a video gets viral and this person gets viral in a night, but then eventually they put so much more work because they feel the pressure of having to respond to that virality. So all of us individually, they do put hard work into what we do, and it's not measurable and comparable to other people, because what I could consider as hard work could be, oh my God, this is too much for me. You know what I mean? We all have our different energies, and we deal with each other, with our energies differently, okay? So you are a very, very, like, what we could consider stereotypically a hard worker, and I am seeing that this is going to generate a lot of independence, a lot of prosperity. And yes, you are on the right path. We could say this. You are on the path of fulfillment, joy, and happiness, which is going to translate into more peace, tranquility in the future. And it's about like a big dream that you have howled into the moon. Can you say that in English? Like, you have, it reminds me of the song from Disney, Wish Upon a Star. When you wish upon a star, doesn't matter who you are. That was so bad. Every wish can come true when you wish upon a star. I sing a little bit better than this. I don't know why I came out with that. But anyway, yeah, you wished upon a star. You had a big dream, and it's just going to happen for some of you. Some of you. This dream could involve pregnancy, could involve building a family, or even finding a soulmate with the 10 of Cups. And I am seeing that actually you are on the right path to generate this. And in matters of love, do you know why you are on the right path to generate what I saw? Because you are not seeking for anybody. What do I mean by that? You are patiently waiting, you're trusting the universe, you're trusting divine timing, and you are acting very independently. You are healing any codependency issues, you're focused on yourself, on your job, on your career, on your purpose, and you're becoming much more attractive in this way, much more interesting as a person, we could say, and therefore much more powerful in your energy. So, also, because I have so much for you, we do have, no way, I never look at the cards before, I swear. We do have the Witch's Hat. Power. So I told you, you are on the right path because this is your energy, see? This card reminds me not just of witches, but it reminds me of the heart chakra and as well as the solar plexus chakra, sorry. And you could be a heart chakra person or someone that really emanates from the heart chakra, so you're always following your heart and doing things that you really love. But also with the Witch's Hat, it's like you have crowned yourself with this power, with this independency, and you have these big dreams under your hat, and this is the energy that is vibrating outside of you, making these dreams come true in the long run, because you are subconsciously or consciously manifesting them. And it's like I said, with the Seven of Pentacles, you have invested wisely, whether this is investing money, whether this is investing your time, or whatever this could be. With the Seven of Pentacles, it just gives me the impression that you have invested wisely, and this is going to pay off in the long run. Now, I'm also seeing two cards that are very similar with each other in a way. We do have the Study card over here, okay? With the owl as a spirit animal, the owl, and sorry my English, and Try Again. So, like I said, with the Seven of Pentacles, it's almost like you are relaxing, you are sleeping, you are studying the situation, or you have been studying the situation. Like I said, if it is about opening a business or doing whatever, you have been thinking about yourself, you have been observing. And most of the time, when I see the card of study, I also predict pile number 2 that further study is required in order for you to get that big dream manifested. With the Try Again, I feel that there is a part of you that has been working upon this path for quite a while, and sometimes you do feel like you want to give up and it's never going to work out. And these are the times where you have to apply the Seven of Pentacles, or actually even a Four Swords type of card, where you just have to meditate and rest. Every time that you feel defeated, every time that you feel that your body is exhausted, you need to listen to this body. I do this on this channel all the time, where I don't feel like I have the energy to channel. I say it to you guys, I'm honest. I cannot be on camera. I cannot do my private readings. But look at me when I do this. I come back to you guys, and I hope I'm creating values with these videos. And I generally feel so recharged that I end up doing double the videos. So it's very important to observe your body, be aware on how you feel, and sometimes it is important to study a little bit more and to cut that time in order to say, yes, I am on the right path, but that doesn't mean that I don't have to read a little bit more about this particular path, or I do not have to apply myself and just take a step back and restudy the situation, which is also in resonance with the card of Try Again. You come back and you try again, stronger than before, because you have focused on yourself and you are therefore much more powerful with your energy, and eventually you will reach that 10 of Cups actually pretty soon, according to my prediction pile number 2, which is the manifestation of that peace, stability, and of your dream. Now, I'm also seeing quite a few cards which are really interesting. One of this card is the Home Sweet Home kind of card, and I just wanted to show you the article first and I tell you my thoughts. Home Sweet Home, which is 50 in numerology becomes number 5. In numerology, that represents change and a sense of freedom. We're going to get to that in a second. Then we also do have workshops and seminars. And then we also do have Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path, pile number 2. Take one step at a time to happiness, which is perfect for you because you had the 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. So that is literally translating into tarot language into take one step at a time towards your happiness. Because yes, Dharma represents where we are heading in life, our north node, our right path. Karma is the karma, those actions that we generated from the past. So you, pile number 2, having the card of Dharma already does indicate that you are on a path to happiness and you are on the right path. However, I am seeing you in the need of spending time at home, spending time relaxing, spending time with yourself so you can study better the situation. Now, for some of you, the workshops and seminar card is because you might be psychic and you might be building your own business. For some others of you, you are the one who are going to host workshops and seminars, and you are going to do this through home. So if this is resonating with you, pile number 2, this is a suggestion from the cards that it's about time to, yes, study the situation and to develop the home business, home-based business, so you can become more independent, because that is one of your dreams. And if you are going to do this, I actually do see you thriving with that 10 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. But also the workshop, seminars, home sweet home card could indicate that yes, you are in need right now, rather than to stress out on the fact of whether or not you are on the right path, but you are in the need to study a little bit more about this particular path, to take up some workshops and seminars. Let's say even if you are psychic, like I was seeing, you might take up on a course from another psychic that can teach you new techniques. I have developed my techniques in palmistry, and I am so happy that I did, because it's just a door was open to me, even though I already knew since a young age due to my mother how to read hands. But the knowledge that I gathered through further study and courses that I did on palmistry just like took it to the next level. And in fact, I do want to do a workshop, webinar, or an e-course about palmistry, because it's just mind-blowing. So as a psychic myself, I constantly am learning new things. It's like it's a skill that it's going to improve forever, that it's being studied also by scientists right now. It's so exciting and electrifying to think that when you're doing what you're passionate about, there is no limit to the knowledge. There is no limit to study. And also for you, pile number 2, even if you feel that you're not on the right path because you feel stagnant, or you feel that things are not working out perhaps the way you want to, if you do have a big dream that it's not immediately working out, this is a fantastic moment to be alive, because it's a fantastic space to be. I know it sounds weird because you're like, but I feel like crap. No, you have the space and the time to study, to expand, to become more creative, to find original ways to deliver this dream out there in the world. So don't get scared about taking a break. Don't get scared about taking a step back, focusing on yourself, and just explore the unknown with curiosity and eagerness, because those moments are precious. They are more precious than taking thousands of action, because those moments are where you're gonna get downloads and when you're gonna get creative and original, and you can really feel that sense of home sweet home, like I'm home, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And also with the card of home sweet home, after you are going to do this work, I am seeing you really, really happy in your home space, which could also translate into your energy space, your energy level, or in good, healthy relationship with others as well, because you feel that you are in alignment and you are doing the right thing for you and you are on the right path. So How can we summarize this reading for you, pile number 2? Yes, you are on the right path. However, there is further study that it's required, and relaxation, and just, you know, taking a step back in order to reevaluate a little bit the situation and just ask yourself, how can I feel more aligned and more powerful today? And by, you know, being intentional with this thought, you will see that you will recalibrate your map, your, you know, your digital internal map, and you will put it toward, how can you say, you will turn it towards your north node, and there you will feel in the future that now, yes, I am on the right path. I know what Neyah was all about. I just needed to tweak or dial little things here and there, and I just needed a little bit more study about what I'm doing. But now that I dialed the thing correctly, I know for a fact that I am on the right path. Okay, so this is what I see for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading created some values. If it did, just comment down below, and I'll see each other later in another on my pick a card reading. Hi, pile number 3. Let's discover together whether or not you are on the right path. If you're new to this channel, don't even worry about it. You're going to be able to see the cards really up close. I'm going to show you the cards first so we don't get this annoying out of focus on and off all the time. I'm really planning to buy a new lens, but the lenses for this camera are so expensive. Like the lens that does the super immediate out of focus costs 3,000 euros, and I just don't have them right now. So just be patient with me. I apologize. Like somehow I will get them. I will manifest it. So don't worry about it. In the meantime, we're just gonna use the cards like that. So, okay. As tarot, we do have the Magician. Oh, we like that. I don't know why, but the Magician gives me always Aries vibes. I know that Aries is the Emperor, but I don't know. Look at this card, like, isn't this gorgeous? Okay, so we do have the Magician. We do have, ooh, the 5 of Wands with little demons all over the place. We don't like that. Okay? And we do have also the 5 of Swords. Ouch, that hurts. She's basically backstabbing her. Ooh, okay. Pile number 3, what's going on? Here's the catch. I really think that you have enormous powers to you that are actually not used for the best that you can do, okay? Like with the Magician, and also another card that I'm just going to show you because I just saw it. We do have the card of Odin, the psychic insights as well, okay? So your third eye is wide open, okay? Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is and follow your intuition. So with the Magician and Odin, I really do think that either you have psychic abilities or you just have a great sense of intuition. Like, I mean it. Even pile number 2, I saw that they were psychic, but they seem to me more trained, more advanced. For you, is something that maybe you don't do as a job, but you just have it. You have gut feelings, you see visions, you have dreams, you know, things like that, and they're really warning you about something, okay, with the Magician. I really do feel with these cards that it could be involved, like another person is involved in the matter of, am I on the right path? Or it could be just in general about your career. Whatever it is, I see that you're surrounded by little demons, like little goblins here and there. They're trying to just know you because they are recognizing your light, or there is someone that is not very healthy around you that is so jealous of you, that is recognizing your light, the light of the Magician, your power, what you are capable to do in the world. And this is a person that I'm seeing, or people, they're either a co-workers or they're very close to you. And this person, I'm sorry to say, but in the future they could betray you or even backstab you out of ego and jealousy with this card. So are you on the right path? Not really, pile number 3. You need to wake up. I tell everybody, no, I do not sugarcoat my reading. Like, I just channel and see what I see, and I just tell you guys, this is a warning from your angels and spirit guides. Like, they want you to recognize your light, and they want you to step the hell away from these people or from whatever it is that you're doing, because they want you to know that you already know this, but you have oh my God, I'm so sorry. You have been ignoring the red flags because you're just stubborn about it. But okay, I'm just gonna try to be more sweet. Like, just be careful, okay? Pile number 3, I feel that there is a better way, there is a better person, and you might end up in trouble if you keep doing this. So use your power for something better. That's what I'm saying. You're not on the right path, but however, there is a better path, and the better path is to listen to your intuition. When you're feeling fear out of nowhere in a job situation, or you're feeling anxiety, or you're feeling like, I cannot trust this person, I don't feel safe around this person, those are major red flags that you need to pay attention to. And no, you're not a bad person because you are going to establish some healthy boundaries and say, listen, it ain't for me, you know? I had situations in my life that are just crazy. You know, I had situations where people were taking drugs in front of me, and like, I'm done with all of that. It's been 10 years that I'm completely clean from anything, really. And when they do that, I just run. Like, I don't want to be around people like this. I just really don't. I recognize the red flags. That is not me judging them. People do whatever it is that they want to do, but that's me taking a healthy choice for what I promised to myself, not ending up with people that I don't resonate with. So that's about that. So this could be bad relationship for you. It could be bad friends. It could be whatever it is. You guys are many. So fit the message where it needs to fit. But pile number 3, pay attention to the red flags, because I do believe that whatever situation you're dealing with, there are people that are acting like little demons, let's put it this way, placing illusions upon you, and they want to poke you, they want to take from you because they're recognizing your power and they're recognizing your light. But the 5 of Swords, especially with this card that literally looks like a girl that is backstabbing her friend and basically killing her, that's not a good card to have. So listen to your intuition, be really mindful, and observe what people are doing for you and not just what they are portraying. It's their real them, it's their fantasy self, okay? So I'm also seeing, in fact, the card of 22 and blessed. So this is a very positive card, and it's a card of connection with spirit and the spirit world, okay? So you have this ability, powerful, natural ability to connect with the spirit world. Maybe you should develop your psychic abilities even further. But what I am saying is that if you are going to recognize the red flags, pile number 3, whatever it could be, career, love, doesn't matter. Just hear me out on the message, okay? If you are going to recognize the red flags, you are going to act as the magician. You are going to manifest a new beginning for you. And this is going to be a very blessed new beginning that it's eventually going to lead you to what you actually want to experience. For some of you, this is about dealing with a romantic relationship that it's becoming a little bit toxic. So you just want to, you know, be mindful, recognize the red flags, and manifest something better. And you, through the learning of this particular lesson that you're undergoing, you are going to manifest and co-create with the universe a miracle, a blessing. And you're going to be like, I just cannot even believe I wasn't getting out of that situation. But now that I trusted my intuition and spirit, wow, like, I can't believe I met this amazing person. I can't believe I had such a better job. I had some of my best friends that they were stuck into jobs for months and they were getting abused, they weren't paid very well. And at some point, you know, I'm the kind of friend that always minds my own business. Like, I don't give unrequited advices because I can feel it. They're not going to take it. So I'm like, you do you, girl. You do you. But then when they come to me as a professional psychic and they're like, okay, do me the cards. Do you know that my friends get scared? Like, they don't want to get cards from me all the time because they know I'm going to tell them the truth. And they don't want to. They get scared. It's so funny to watch. However, when they come to me for a professional advice and I tell them, I'm straightforward and I'm like, you need to leave this place. And they're like, but what am I going to do? And I'm like, honey, what are you going to do if you're going to stay there anyway? Because that's the issue. When situation is this toxic and is this bad, tell me what you're going to do in 3 months from now over there. Seriously. And once they listen, not to me, I don't care about validating me, who cares? They listen to their soul. They listen, they pay attention to their intuition. They remove themselves from that position. They end up manifesting better, because it's always like that. It's the personal lessons that they are learning, and as well as they're learning to listen their intuition. And the same, pile number 3, it's happening to you. So don't even think for once that if you're feeling toxicity around you, that you're feeling abused, manipulated, that if you're going to leave that situation, you're not going to find anything better. This is not true. This is the voice of your fear, pile number 3. It's not true. You can be better. You can do better. You can have miracles. You can have better friends, better relationship, and saying yes to yourself shouldn't feel as guilt. Remember this, pile number 3, back in the days after watching this video, okay? So also what I am seeing is 2 cards, which are the heart chakra over here. Following your heart is never wrong, and the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love, okay? So this could be for some of you, pile number 3, in matters of the heart, where you are wondering, am I on the right path with this person? Am I really gonna be loved? And the answer is not with this person that you're asking about. There is another partner coming up if you are going to liberate yourself from this toxic relationship or behavior. Same, honestly, for career. The answer is in your intuition, is in the heart space. The heart chakra is the bridge that connects the lower chakra to the higher realms, to the higher chakra. So when you open up your heart, not only you raise your vibration, but you see situations a lot clearly. Now, opening your heart and following your heart doesn't mean following chemistry, doesn't mean following blindly romanticism. It's a spiritual thing that I'm talking about. It's that love, that all-encompassing love that puts you into alignment. It's not just the biological chemistry that you're feeling with a person, which can be misguided to be true love, but in actuality, it's just your body reacting to another person. What it is, hormones, pheromones, what is that all about? Sorry, my ignorance, but you know what I'm getting into. So really tap into your heart and align yourself with your greatest intuition. And in order to do this, you might want to use a rose quartz, you might want to use some crystals, you need some purging and some cleansing of your energy that I am seeing. The crystal card could also be an indication for some of you that working with crystals is actually in your path. Comment down below, because this could be a very specific message for some of you. But are you on the right path? Not yet, but you can be. You can be if you remove yourself from this toxic situation, if you recognize what is the truth objectively, and you connect back to yourself and to your heart chakra. And I also do have the card of trust. There are a lot of fears that I am seeing that you're cultivating, pile number 3. You're feeling that you're gonna end up alone. You're gonna end up in misery. You're gonna end up with no job. Nobody's gonna want you anymore if you just focus on you, if you're gonna trust your intuition. But this is a lie. This is the lie of your mind, of your ego. You have to trust the eye that sees beyond, which is your third eye, which is your intuition, which is the capacity to see things from a higher perspective. If you are gonna trust this guidance, not mine, not Neyah guidance, your own personal guidance, you are gonna be fine. You're gonna be blessed. You're gonna be more than fine. Are you ready to trust and let go for the best possible outcome? Stop choosing fear. And this is from my Cosmic Love Oracle deck. By affirming to yourself that you're not going to be fine if you release the situation, you are just choosing fear over and over and over again. Sometimes we just have to learn to surrender and just to face the fact that what we want is not always what we need. The Rolling Stones even wrote a song Sometimes you don't get what you want, but you're always gonna get what you need. And this is about faith. This is about trusting in a divine and higher power, which has its own base in your soul, which is you. It's inside of you. It's the smallest part of you in a sense, but it's the biggest part of you at the same time. So pile number 3, are you on the right path? Like I said, not really, but you kind of are when you listen to your intuition and you listen to yourself. I also have another card for you, which is the hand fasting and the union card. For many of you, this has to do with love. This has to do with dealing with a relationship, or it could be for some others of you, it's dealing with a contract that you think you cannot release, but you can. And by releasing this union or this contract, if it is work related, you just have to surrender and you have to let go and allow God, Spirit, to do and show you where you're heading next. With the union card also, I'm sorry, Aki is here. With the union card, you're also aligning yourself, and the blessed card, you are aligning yourself to a better blessing, a better path, a better career, a better person that is just right there around the corner, believe it or not, because I just can sense it from these cards. Now, I do want to pick some additional cards for you, pile number 3, and we're going to use the Oswald Worth Tarot deck, Major Arcana, okay? Because I just need to see more deeply what Spirit wants you to know, pile number 3. So just be patient with me. Sometimes I channel a lot, sometimes it's very straightforward, so I need additional cards just to confirm. You have so much power within you, pile number 3, with the Magician card. I think that for the people who are resonating with this reading, you know what I'm talking about. You know that intuition that you have been ignoring. And it's time that just you stop deeming your light to fit in. You stop deeming that beautiful light that you possess, and you stop allowing other people to take advantage of your talents and of your ideas, or even your own persona, and start saying yes to yourself. If you will do this, you will manifest what you want. If it's a union that you want, it's right around the corner, or just a blessing, because I feel that you are very powerful, but you're also a very generous person. And so one of the lessons that you have in this lifetime is just focus this generosity also towards yourself, because you're always giving too much to other people. So you have to learn balance in this sense. So the cards that I'm seeing for you, beautiful, beautiful, perfect. We do have the Magician as a major arcana again. So the Magician just symbolizes this new beginning that has to happen for you, pile number 3. This power of yours that you possess in order to manifest a better path for you. And also the Magician, though, could represent a person in your life that it's been, or a situation in your life that it's been heavily manipulative. So you need to awake to the fact of who or what is manipulating you just to serve his own personal needs, so you can liberate yourself and actually put yourself on the right path. And in fact, I also have the card review of the Tower. With the Tower, it is inevitable for you to just jump from that tower, that's stinky, rotten tower, and to just focus on yourself and save yourself from anything that doesn't serve you. Yes, this comes as a bit of a painful moment. This comes from a moment where a psychic has to tell you, no, you're not on the right path. But it comes also as a moment of awakening. It comes as a moment of liberation. Now that you understand, damn it, my intuition was right, I'm not on the right path, you can really align yourself to the right one and for the better. I recently have suffered from panic attacks due to situations in my life where I wasn't seeing the situation objectively. I wasn't listening to my cards, I wasn't listening to anybody, until I banged my head on the wall, and I just had to realize, what am I doing? What am I doing? I need to go back to myself. Yeah, sure, it's painful. Yeah, sure, you cry, you have a tower moment, but damn, I'm so happy I had a tower moment. I'm so happy even for the panic attacks that led me to delete social media and to just feel so much better about everything. And it's like, thank you, universe, for putting me towards that contrast, because now I know where I'm going, and now I know that I'm on the right path. So yes, these moments are painful, but they're necessary when we're just not seeing that what we want sometimes is not what we need. It sounds unfair, but it is not. It is for our highest good. You just have to see it from a higher perspective, and then time will make it see it like, thank God I didn't have what I want. Thank God. Thank the gods in the universe. Trust me about this. And in fact, I also have the strength card for you. Yes, it will require pile number 3 to have strength and courage and to say yes to yourself, but check this out. I also do have for you the star card and the sun card. So you are going to be on the right path if you're going to do this. I do see a wish fulfillment. I am seeing a beautiful union with someone that is meant to be for you. I see wish fulfillment. I see, yes, thank the gods and the universe. I did follow the guidance from spirit. This was really what I was meant to do. How could I have been so blind? But now that I have awakened, now that I have trusted my intuition, I saw the rotten for what it is, I can take back my power and recognize my light. Because remember, pile number 3, you have such a bright light, the light of the star. You are a star. You are a sun, a bright being, shining light upon other people. And you shouldn't deem your light to fit in a tower that is rotten, manipulative, and it's poisoning you from the inside, okay? So in this sense, no, you're not on the right path, but the commentary, I think it goes without saying that very soon you will be if you trust your intuition. Okay, this is what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for sticking around for this video. Comment down below and share your stories, and I see each other later in another of my pick a card readings. Okay, you guys, if you stick around for my usual goodbye that I do at the end of every video, thank you so much for sticking around, and keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. I love you guys, and see you next week. Bye!